Hi everyone, Digby from Focus with another photo critique. This image is from Dorothy. It's shot with a Canon EOS 600D and she's used a 100mm macro lens. It's been shot at 1/15th of a second at f10 and the title of it is Grasshopper. And may I say, this is a pretty good example of some great sort of macro photography where we try and getting close up to the subject and photograph it. Now, one of the issues you have is how quickly in macro or close-up photography we have that the foreground and background come out of focus. Rightio, and Dorothy, you've done a fantastic job on this because you have so much of this grasshopper, and these insects are quite large, and you've done so well in getting all this detail and sharp focus through the image. We're probably only just losing it on this little antenna up here. So that's the only thing that's not in that sharp focus. But really, the rest of the grasshopper is well shot. So well done. Now, just quickly capping on this image, if you, with macro close-up photography, we're really trying to get the subject that we're photographing, whether it's a flower, a small bug, we really want that in full focus, righto? The rest of it's all soft, and this image has nearly achieved that. So there's three things that actually deal with that, okay? The first thing is you've got to get your f-stop up. And it's usually got to be above f11. This is shot at f10, so it's pretty close to being on the edge. And as you can see, that, like I said, this antenna was softened very quickly. So try and get that f-stop above f11, f16, f20 if you can do it. The problem you have with that is it usually slows your shutter speed, and therefore the dilemma you have if you're shooting insects and stuff is they don't want to hang around for too long. The other thing we have is the distance that the lens is from the subject. So everyone just thinks it's the f-stop that's going to control the focus. Well, there's three things. The f-stop does play a big part, and yes, you've got to get above f11, but if you have your lens closer to the subject and you focus, your camera will naturally soften things very quickly in the foreground and background. So you probably try and shoot these things and not have your lens as close, pull back a little bit. The third factor that we have with depth of field is the lens that you are using. Okay, the wider the lens, the more depth of field you have. That's why when we shoot landscapes, we use wide-angle lenses, not just to capture the whole scene, but a wide-angle lens gives you greater depth of field through the shot. This is shot with a 100mm macro on a crop camera, so that's really 150 or plus millimeters you're at. So you're really using a telephoto lens, and telephoto lenses also contribute to softening. So again, you can't do much if you're shooting with a 100mm lens because that's designed to let you get in close, but you can pull back a little bit and just try and increase those f-stops. But I love this shot. Excellent work in getting as much as you have of this insect in focus. So, well done, Dorothy. For anyone else that wants to have a photo critique, you can do. Just go to our website, and if you come up here onto the training page and go to Learn, up the top here, you've got a photo critique page. It'll drop you down here. And basically, if you slide down to the bottom of it, you click down here and you can submit your photos through there. Okay, so well done, Dorothy. Love the photo of the grasshopper, and I'll catch everyone else later. Bye.